Okay, let's grab those dumbbells, those weights. Whew, I left mine in the trunk, but they're nice and cool. All right, let's start with just standing nice and tall. We'll take your feet up distance apart and shoulders up and back. Up and around. 4, 3, 2, and we're going to roll it down. Nod the chin all the way to the head. Take you down toward your toe. Take a nice big breath. Feel the stretch in your legs and along your spine. Exhale. Roll it back up. The stretch between the shoulder blades, the back of the head. Standing tall. Shoulders up and back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, roll it down, nodding the chin. Softening those knees. Take a big breath. And exhale. Roll it all the way back up. Good. From here, big breath. Arms go out and up, and then out and down. Good. Out and up, and down. One more. All the way. Lifting the chest, and down. Good. From here, I want you to take your legs nice and wide. And we're going to do a lateral lunge. We're going to bend into the right leg and into the left. Let's just put the weights on the hips for now. Let's start with a little bend. Just from one side to the other. Starting to push your bum backward and out behind you. Push it back. Push it back. 5. And 4. 3. 2. 1. Bringing it back over to that right side. I want you to put your hands to the thigh and see if you can sink a little deeper. Push that bum up, lift the chest. And we're going to do a single leg squat. If you want to think of it that way, push down through that right heel, stand tall, take it back into that right leg. Lift and down. So feel the stretch in the right bum, and then feel that right bum squeeze on the way up. And lift. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back down. Slide over to that left side. Good. From here, you're trying to sink down a little bit deeper into that left, enjoying a big stretch on that right leg, and take it into that squat. Push through that left heel, stand tall. Take it back down. Exhale, up. Let's close those ribs in for you. Right. Zip up that belly. Get right connected to our breath again this year. Exhale up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back down. Come to center. Let those hands fall at your head hang. And we're going to stretch those hamstrings. Lift your bum up and bend those knees. Bring that bum down. Again, lift those hip bones toward the ceiling and bend. 2, and 1 more. Roll it back up to standing. Scoop through that belly. Feel the stretch between the shoulders and up. Good. Turn those legs open. Grand plies right away. Down and up. Let's check in. Make sure the knees are over the heels. Let's feel the arch of the feet lifting. You're going to press down to the outside of that heel and down through the root of your big toe. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Hold nice and low. Little tiny pulses. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shifting left, right, side to side. Stay nice and low. Again, waking up those quadriceps, side and side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All the way up, all the way down. Lift, lower, lift. Good. Let's add in some arms. Lateral raise to the side. Here we go. Out. Let's try to stretch out those elbows. Reach nice long arms out to the left and right. Keep that chest lifted and those ribs closing. Right? So we're not flaring the chest, but those ribs are staying knitting together and tucking almost into those pants, right? You're trying to tighten those suspenders. 4, 3, 2. Take those arms to the front. Forward raise. Keep that plie. Keep that chest lifted, collarbone open. Good, nice. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, we're gonna hold that plie. Bring your hands in. Now change it to a shoulder press. From here, take those arms wide, press them high, and bring them down. I want you to stay low in that plie today. Press those arms up. Work those thighs as they hold you. Keep those knees open, finding that rotation at the hip socket. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more. And 3, 2, 1. Bring it back down. Pulse those legs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to up and down. Lift and lower. Let's take that left ankle, take it up, and keep that plie. You're relevating on that left foot. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down, change. Right heel lifted. Readjust the foot if you need to. Right? If you feel like your feet are sliding, or if your mat is trying to separate underneath your toes, maybe stand on the floor. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it low. Go one heel, then the other. Switch from one side to the other. You got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Heels up. Hold the heels up as high as you can. Pulse the hips deeper, deeper. Ankles are lifted. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold. Heels down. Stretch. Nice work. From here, let's take those hands up 90 degrees. We're going to open them wide. And we're going to close them in. To open, bring them back, plie. Open as we stretch. Hold them in as we plie. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold them open, take it back to the plie. Take those arms out, palms to the ceiling. Bicep curl wide, in. Good, let's breathe, close those ribs. Good, 8, sink a little in those legs if we can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, bend it 90 degrees, palms to the sky, and press back to that shoulder press, stretching the legs now. Lift, lift, up, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Lovely. Feet parallel. Stand up. Soft with the knees and we'll hinge forward. So nice flat back. We're going to do a row. Hold those elbows high. Down. Hands go to your rib cage. Lift. Lift. Now can we lift that pelvis floor? Lift that belly inward and up. Up. 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Change those arms, take them to a fly out to the side and down. Nice long straight arms out. Reverse fly. Feeling your posterior delt. Rhomboids between the shoulder blades. Now let's try to keep your scapula pulling down toward the middle of your spine, regardless of where your hands are. Just try to hold those shoulders down and together. 3, 2, 1 more. Good. Fall to the floor. Again, we'll take a little stretch, a little break, relax the head. and roll it up. Nice work. Good, grab some water if you need to. And we're going to take it into a lunge. We're going to take our right leg forward, left leg back. So let's start with just 2 flat feet. So feel that stretch in the calf as we lean forward into your front leg, bending that front right knee. Good. From here, nice and simple, activating your VMO, the front of this knee. Push through your right heel to go backward and then go forward. Push through that right heel and push. I want to feel a little lift on the inside of that knee, and I want to feel a little squeeze in your bum. 2, this isn't anything crazy. You just want to feel that connection on the side of that knee, top of the kneecap, and in your bum. Last 2. Good. Last one. Wonderful. Bring it forward. Keep those hips square. Now push off your back toes. So leaning forward, my chest over my knee, over my ankle. Strong arms hanging at my side. So let's check in with those armpits, those shoulders. Pull them back into the socket. Close those ribs, tighten those suspenders, arms and legs. Lifting up and down. Exhale, up. Good. Can we turn that left thigh, left knee into the right, into center? Lift. And again, keep stretching long through those elbows. Through the baby finger side of your fist, stretch it out. 4, 3 more, 2. We're gonna hold it high, hold it, hold it, hold it. Change those arms. Triceps, bending at the elbow and extend. Bend and stretch. Keep that left leg lifted and keep stretching through that left knee. So you're gonna feel some work in your left quadricep here. Your right bum cheek should be talking to you. Right, drill that right heel into the floor for 4, 3, 2, last one. Now from here, bicep curl, pull that left knee to the chest. Stand tall. Fighting for balance, we're gonna take it back over. Left leg back, soften your standing leg, stretch your arms. And exhale. Pull it inward, find your balance, and take it over. We don't need to rush this, I want you to take your time. Exhale in. And over. And again, up. And over. Last time, bring it in. Woo. Fight for your balance, squeeze your legs, pull into that low belly, turn your palms forward, press to the ceiling. Press to the sky. Good. Bring it back down. Again, slowly press to the sky. Keep lifting out of your hips. Close those ribs. You can do it. We got 2 left. 1 left. Beautiful. Down. Ooh, shake out that right foot. Good. We're going to the other side. Left leg in front, right leg back. Now we're stretching out the calf on the right side, which should feel good. Keep your hips square to your front wall and bend into that front knee. Push through that left heel to move it back. Bend and push back. Again, try to connect to that little tiered muscle, right? The top front inside corner of your left kneecap and your bum. Pulling and relax, and then tightening and relaxing. 4. Again, I said it's nothing huge, just trying to connect to that with our mind, trying to feel those muscles activate. Last 2. Last one. From here, lean it forward. Push from your back toes so your chest is over your knee, over your ankle. Good. Straight arms, straight legs. Lift them up. Back down. Exhale, lift. Lift. Good. Can we turn that right thigh into left leg? Right? Internally rotate it towards center. Keep stretching through that right quadricep. Lengthen that kneecap. 4, 3, 2 more. Hold it up there nice and high. Hold that leg, keep stretching it. Triceps, bend the elbows, and extend. Think of drilling your left heel into the floor. You feel that external spiral right from the hip socket All the way down into your ankle, into your mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Beautiful. Bicep curl, knee to the chest, stand tall. Good. Make sure your ribs are lifted, your hips are level, and take it back over. And again, lift. And over. And exhale. You got 2 left here. And over. And one more. Beautiful. We stay here. Turn those palms forward and slowly press your hands to the sky. Soften those ribs. Pull those arms in. And 3 more. Press. Take your time. This is not a rush. 2. One more. And bring it down. Woo, give that left leg a little shake out. Good, shake it out, shake it out. Put those dumbbells down. We're gonna roll down to a plank. We're gonna add in a push-up today, and then we're gonna roll it back up to standing. So, we're gonna come to the edge of our mat. Take a nice big breath as we stand tall. And then exhale. Nod the chin, roll it down. Soften those knees. Walk it out. Good. Take your hands just a tiny bit wider than those shoulders. If you need to lower those knees, we're going to lower those knees. Elbows go out to the back corners. Exhale, push that chest high. Lift those knees if they were down. Walk it back. Relax your head. Roll it up to standing. Okay, so just one push-up we got to do before we come back up. Nod that chin. Soften the knees. Walk it out. Good. Hands a little wider than the shoulders. If your knees go down, they go down. Keep that belly lifted. Chest is touching. Exhale, lift. Lift the knees. Walk it back. And up. So regardless, knees touching or not, I want to get your chest to touch the floor. Try and keep your hips gently lifted. Walk it back up. Good. My knees are down, but my belly is pulled up and in. My chest is going to touch the ground. And then exhale, lift. Lift the knees. And walk it in. Now let's do 2 push-ups in a row. So roll it back down. Walk it out. Knees down if we need to. Drop the chest. Push up. That's 1. You got 1 more. Drop the chest and lift. Lift those knees. Walk it back. Stay here. So we're not going to come all the way up. We're going to walk it back out. We're going to do 3 push-ups. Knees down if you need to. 3 push-ups. Drop the chest. Touch the floor. Exhale up. Inhale. Lift that pelvic floor. Belly in. Push. 1 more time. And lift. Good. Lift those knees. Walk it back. Again, we're just going to hang upside down. Walk it back out. 4 push-ups. Good. Here we go. Drop the chest on that inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale. Breathe out. 2 left to go. And last one. Beautiful. Thumb to the sky. Last time, 5 push-ups. Oh my. You're not doing any push-ups already. Drop those knees. Here we go. 5. Exhale, lift. And 4, 3, and 2. One more time. Lift. Child's pose. Take a little rest. Let those arms stretch out in front of you. Let your sit bones reach for your heels. Try to roll your shoulders outward and away from your ears, so lots of space around your head. Let's bring it up. Let's come on to all 4s. Let's bring 1 dumbbell with us. Good. So I'm going to start that dumbbell on my left hand. Hands underneath shoulders, knees under my hips. Let's start with that right leg straight back behind us. Left arm out in front. So I want you to soften those ribs, pull them in toward your spine, pull that low belly in toward your spine. And exhale, lift those limbs and bring them down. Exhale up. Good work. Breathe out. Four more. 3, 2, 1. From here, take that left hand out to the side. Leg stays the same. Brush it out, lift and lower. Exhale. And lift. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Taking that left arm straight behind you. Lift the arm behind, up and down, up. Can we roll those shoulders back? Keep that collarbone open. Exhale, low belly. Pull it inward and up. 4 more. 3, 2, hold it high. Good. Tricep, bend that elbow and press it out. Let's get those triceps really working today. Good. Elbow stays high. Keep it up above the ribs. Keep that right leg extended and lifted. Try to keep it in line with your spine. Head up. Don't let it fall. 4, 3, 2 more. 1 more. Beautiful. Bring it down. Good. Off your hands for a second. Open and close that right hand. Wake up that wrist. We're going to the other side. I'm going to turn around so I don't hit my covers. All right. So dumbbells in the right hand. Right, knees under the hips. Left leg is going to go back. Right hand is forward. So let's check in with the belly, right, in our spine. Let's make sure it's nice and long. Belly is lifted. Inhale. Exhale, draw the belly up. Leg and arm up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. And down. Again, up. 5. We roll that left shoulder away from our ears. Engage our armpit. Hold on to those golf balls. 3, 2, 1 more time. Beautiful. Right hand goes to the side. Leg stays the same. Exhale, up. Chest and hips are staying square. Right, we want to keep that left hip facing the ground. Keep your eyes on the floor without dropping that head. Right, keep the head lifted, retracted. Right, chin pulled back to the throat. Is another way to think of that. 2, 1. Beautiful. Arm and leg go behind you. Lift them up. Collarbone is open. We got this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Bending that elbow in and out. In and out. Good. Keep that elbow nice and high. 7, 6. Stretch through the baby side of that fist. 4, 3, 2. 1 more. Wonderful. Bring it down. Woo. Give that left hand a little open and close. Good, good. We'll put those dumbbells down. From here, give the wrists a little bit of a break. We're going to come down onto the forearms. This is still works for the shoulder girdle and for your upper back. Let's keep our hands and our elbows shoulder distance apart. Roll those shoulders back so our nose is pointed down between our thumbs, between our wrists. We're going to go back to our first leg, which is our right leg. I want you to flex that right foot. Keeping the knee bent, push your heel for the ceiling and bring it back down. Exhale, lift. and down. Breathe out that low belly. Lift that low belly. Keep those hip bones reaching into the top half of the wall behind you. And again, don't let the head fall down. Let's retract that chin to the throat. So from your ears, your shoulders, your hips is a nice straight line. And we're trying to extend that line with our thigh, with our kneecap. 4, 3, 2. One more time. Beautiful. Bring it down. We'll go right into the left leg. So flex the left foot. Pull that belly in. Close the ribs. Leg out. And lift. Again, gently turn that thigh in to center. I want to feel those inner thighs, those adductor muscles working as much as you feel your glute up. Really pushing it nice and high, trying to get a stretch or a pull in the front of the leg across the hips maybe. 5, 4, 3, 2. One more time. Beautiful. Bring it down. Whew. Good. Do a couple shoulder work. Now instead we're using gliders. We're going to use the gliders under the feet in our bridge. So let's get those gliders out. We're going to roll up half of our mat because I want you to lay on your back. So basically you have the mat so that your bum is at the edge and your feet are underneath your tea towels or you got socks on. Good, and from here, lay it on down. Take a moment, laying on your back. So we're going to start with a bridge. So your feet are not going to move. They're going to stay centered in line with our sit bones, hands on the floor beside us. So take your inhale. And exhale, draw in that pelvic floor. Zip up those jeans, soften those ribs. Then tilt your pelvis to peel your bum up. Good. Push your knees forward. Your shins to the wall in front of you. Press down through those heels and keep your collarbone open. Good. Exhale, lift that pelvis up. And let's roll it all the way back down. Hip bones be heavy. Good. We're going to do it again. Same thing. Inhale. Draw pelvis floor. Anus pulls inward and up. Ribs close. Tilt the pelvis. And push your bum high. Nice big breath. And exhale. Rolling it. Exhale. Tilt that pelvis. Press and peel it up. Inhale. Hold at the top. And exhale. Pull into that pelvic floor again. Make sure it's in. Close those ribs and soften the sternum down. Mid back, lower back, and down. Beautiful. Now we're going to add in those feet. So let's take that pelvic curl, that peel ourselves back up. Lift it high. Good. From here, our heels are on our cushions, are on our gliders. We're going to take that right foot and slide it out, keeping your bum high. Pull it back in. Left leg out. Pull it back in. We're trying not to let our hips wobble left and right. So the leg can stretch as long as it can without the hips rotating. We're trying to keep those hips lifted for the ceiling. Last leg. Both feet in. Hip bones are high. And roll it back down. Pull in that pelvis floor. Close the ribs and lower each vertebrae down. Good. So you have your choice. You go one leg at a time, again, if you like. But we're going to try and make it harder to do both legs together. So hands pressing, anchored into the floor. Collarbone open. And exhale. Pelvic waistline, rib cage, tilt the pelvis. Peel it up. Good. Let's inhale the legs out. And then exhale in. Inhale, let those legs slide forward. Exhale back. 2 more. Out. Exhale in. 1 more. And in. Beautiful. Roll it down. And rest. Take a moment. We're going to do it again. Exact same thing. Take your breath. Draw in that pelvic floor. Waistline, rib cage. Tilt the pelvis. Heel lift. Keeping the hips nice and high. Okay, so squeeze those bum cheeks. Inhale, legs forward. Exhale, back in. Good, and forward. And back in. 3 more. One more time. Good, lift the hips. And draw on that pelvic floor, soften the ribs. Sink the sternum down, one vertebrae at a time. Beautiful. Pull the right leg into the chest. The left leg can just slide out on the floor for the moment. I want you to just move the right leg side to side in that hip socket. Loosen the hip crease. Circle the leg in the hip. And circle it in the other direction. Good. Left hand is going to stay on the leg. Right hand opens out to the side. And then exhale, pull your leg over to the left. Getting a nice little spiral here, stretching it across the chest, maybe over the lower back, the hip. Good, and we'll bring it back to center. Put a foot on the glider, bring the other leg in. Just recenter the spine, nothing big. Good, left leg comes into the chest, right leg goes out. Woo. Feel those hamstrings. Woo. Moving the leg from side to side. Good, circle it in the hip. Circle in the other direction. Good, right hand is going to be on the leg, left arm is open to the side. And exhale, pull it up and over. And just breathe across the shoulder, chest, the lower back. And keep that left hand to the ground, left shoulder sinking to the ground. Four, three, two, and bring it back. Lovely, feet to the gliders. Those gliders back in and just recenter your spine. Good. So from here, let's try a single leg one. So from here, both feet to start, both hands strong into the floor. Take a breath. And exhale, draw the pelvic floor, innocent and up. Soften the ribs, tilt the pelvis, feeling your bum high. Let's lift the left leg up. Just bring it to table. The right leg is going to go forward and pull it back in. Out and in. It doesn't go very far today. 3, 2. One more time. Good. Bring that foot down. Roll your spine back down. Oh, it's been ever so long since I've done that. I guess it's been a year, hasn't it? All right, let's go over the other side. Both legs to start. Heel yourself up. So exhale, pelvic floor. Please find your rib cage lift. Strong arms. Let's bring the right leg up. Stable. Ooh. Good. Left leg out. Back in 5. Doesn't have to be big. 4, 3, 2. Oh, miss. One more. Both feet down. Roll the spine down. Stretch your legs out. Flex those feet. Push the legs straight. Flex those feet. Feel your toes pulling back toward your face. Oh yeah, I hope everyone's feeling their hamstrings now. We're going to feel that tomorrow. That we are. Let's keep those legs long. Let's work a little bit on some forward flexion, some closing of the ribs, and a little bit of a curl. So we're going to link our fingers, place them to the back of our head. So from here, I don't want your elbows, your arms resting on the floor. I just want you to gently lift them up to the corner. So see your elbows in your peripheral vision. Feel your shoulder blades wrapping forward around your ribs. Okay? So we're going to take a nice big breath in. Draw it all to the floor. Aim it sitting up. Soften the rib cage, and then feel your ribs sliding toward your hips, which is going to help feel your shoulder blades off the ground. And your eyes to look forward at your toes. And then exhale all the way down. So I'm not coming up super high, but I want to make sure my neck is resting in my hands. So take your breath and exhale, pull away for your rib cage. Slide those ribs forward to your hips, feeling the shoulder blades up. Inhale at the top, exhale, pelvic floor still pulling in. Take it down. Good, inhale. And exhale. Pelvic floor waistline, rib cage feeling to lift. And all the way back and down. Good. One time. Exhale, pelvic floor waistline, rib cage. Can we hold ourselves here? Shoulder blades lifted. Bend that right knee, bring it back. Take it. Exhale, pelvic floor draws in. Left leg comes in. Good. Exhale to lower the upper body. Good. Let's keep those legs bent. And exhale, pelvic floor, waistline, rib cage, chest lift. Shoulder blades lifting up and off the floor. Inhale. Try to relax those sit bones. Let them be lean. And take it back down. And exhale. And back down. Two more. Exhale, floor, waistline, rib cage. And down. Two more. And last one. Exhale, draw on that pelvic floor. Keep your sit bones heavy. And back down. Perfect. Let it go. From here, let's bring ourselves up to seated. Let's push those gliders to the side. Let's make our mat nice and long once again. Good. We're going to do some lower abdominals, so I want you to bring your dumbbells to either side. They're an option if you want them. And grab onto your bar. Okay. Quick drink of water. And we're going to once again take it down onto our back. Taking that ball underneath our bum. Good. Letting the sacrum rest on top, pelvis rest. Hands are going to stay on the floor for now because our hamstrings are quite tight. So I want you to bring one leg at a time up to the table. And then flex those feet and push your heels towards the ceiling. Try to stretch to the back of the leg as much as you can. We're going to go right into our scissors. So soften those ribs, tighten those suspenders in the right leg. Lower it down as you breathe out. Inhale. And left leg. Now, as one leg is going down, feel the other one reaching closer to 90 or closer to your face. And that's where you're going to start to get that deeper stretch in that hamstring. So even if move is like an inch or a centimeter, that's good. Just feel that pull closer to your chest. Two. Ooh. Last one. Beautiful. Bring it back. Legs tabletop. If we would like our dumbbells, let's grab a hold of them and take them to the ceiling. So arms heavy and the shoulders soft. Feel your shoulder blades nice and heavy on the ground. So feel your sit bones reaching over the ball and toward the mat. Okay. Chins parallel to the ground, right? I can balance my coffee on my shin. We're going to go right toe, left toe. We're going to do our toe touches. Take a breath. And exhale, draw in that pelvic floor. Soften those ribs, right foot to the floor. And up. So exhale, engage. Blow before you go. And up. And exhale, engage. Then move. And again, exhale, engage. And move. And exhale. And exhale. Good. 4, 3, 2. One more. Good. Single leg stretch. Right leg goes forward. Exhale, reach it out. Inhale, bring it back, drag it in. Exhale, pelvic floor, waistline, rib cage, leg out. Bring it in. And again, exhale. And back in. Breathing. Now I'm going to change it slightly. We're going to have a hold while we breathe. So inhale, take your right leg out and hold that position. Now stay there, exhale, draw on that pelvic floor. Feel that waistline tighten, feel those ribs moving. Inhale, switch your legs. Stay there, exhale, pelvic floor. Draw it in, waistline tightening, rib cage closing. Inhale, switch. And again, exhale. Pelvic floor, waistline, rib cage. Switch. Exhale. Tailbone is heavy, reaching over top of the ball. Last time, inhale, switch. Stay there, exhale. Inhale, return the leg. Lovely. We're going to keep the legs in tabletop. Let's turn the palms forward and take both hands back toward the wall behind us with control. Keep them back up. Good. Take those arms back and exhale. Lift. Good. Sit bones heavy. Lower abdominals are working here just as much as our lats are now working, and our ribs are closing in to activate those obliques and our diaphragm. 2. 1 more. Good. Bring it down. Lovely. Hold on to those dumbbells just to take your bump out. Now, we're going to make it harder. We're going to bring those legs up to table and place the ball between your ankles. So we're going to do our double leg stretch. So we have our option. Hands can go to the floor or hands can go to the ceiling. Okay? Let's start to feel those hip bones heavy, dropping over that imaginary ball, right? You're still reaching for the bottom of your mat. Your ribs are still sinking for the floor. Take your inhale, prepare. Now exhale, pelvic floor, waistline, rib cage. Legs stretch out to the middle, top half of the wall in front of you. Inhale, return. Exhale, pelvic floor, waistline, rib cage. Then the legs and back in. And exhale, pelvic floor, waistline, rib cage. And back in. Good. Breathe. 4 more. 3 more. 2. 1 more time. Good. Hug your knees in. Ooh, you put those dumbbells down. Take the ball out. Gently rock from side to side. We're going to keep the right hand on the leg, left on the left. Circle the legs in the hip. Good. Other way. Nice. Good. Let's take it back. Hands to the floor. Legs back to the ceiling. We're going to take it back to our scissors. We're going to add in a little pulse. So I want you to inhale. Exhale, lower that right foot down. Touch the floor. Now push it through the floor for an exhale. And then inhale lift. Left leg goes down, down, up. You can point those feet. Up. Exhale. Inhale. Keep those ribs closing. Keep those suspenders tight in the front of your core. Breathe. Good. Last 2. Last 1. Wonderful. Pull those legs in. We're going to add in a little hamstring stretch here since we worked our hamstrings a lot. So let's slide the left leg out. Grab the back of your right leg and push the right heel for the ceiling. If this is too tight, bend that left knee, put the left foot back to the floor. Okay. Pull that right hip bone down and away from your ear, lengthening out your waistline. Point and flex your foot as you extend through the back of your knee. Good. Ankle circle. And circle the other way. Good. Place that foot down, like hinge. Left leg comes up. Again, you have the option. Your knee can be bent or that right leg can be straight off along the floor. Stretch through the back of that left knee, pulling that left hip away from your ear. Okay, we want to keep that space in our waistline. Point and flex that foot. And ankle circle. Go circle the other direction. Yeah, let's bring it down. Lovely. Let's roll it up. So I want you to grab your squishy ball. It should still be near you. Okay? We're going to take both legs long. You have the choice, point or flex your feet. But what I need you to do is to tuck your tail. So only feel like you're going into that imprint, tucking that tail. Both hands on either side of the ball. Find that chest lift. So take your breath, inhale. As we exhale, you nod your chin, you curl forward. Push into the ball and push the ball toward your toes. Keep rounding, finding a nice capital C through your spine. And then go for the stretch over your legs. Good. Bring it back up. Sit nice and tall. So we're going to roll it down. So squeeze that ball for me through your arms, opening the collarbone. Exhale. Scoop the belly. Tuck the tail. Rolling it down. Ribs down. Keep that tail tucked. Keep that imprint as your arms roll back over your head. Coming back up. Lift those arms. We inhale. Nod the chin. And exhale. Pelvic floor really pulls inward and up. Close those ribs. Reaching forward. Squeezing the ball. Reaching for your toes. Take the stretch. And then come back up nice and vertical. Good. Lovely. Bring your arms in. We're going to stay here and we're going to do a little rotation. So I'm just going to turn so you can see everything I'm doing. I want you to be nice and tall on those hip bones. If you need to sit on a little pillow or a yoga block, let's do that. Flex the feet. The hands are out in front of you, but let's squish the ball and then bend the elbow. Okay, so we're going to sit tall and drop the shoulders away from those ears. And we're going to twist. We're going to take a big breath in. Exhale, go left. Deepen it. Come back to center. Exhale, go right. Deepen it. And center. Again, exhale. Feel those ribs really trying to move toward that side room. Sidewalk. Breathe. Again. 4. 3. And 2. One more time. And center. And left. Beautiful. Put the ball down in front of your mat. We're going to lay on our belly. Do some back extensions. And we're going to use the ball. Good. Good. So laying down, we're going to take our hands, place them basically on either side of 12 o'clock. So 11 and 1, which means your hands are probably crossed over each other. And we're just going to look our nose down and press the ball forward. So the arms are straight, elbows are off the floor. Okay. Tuck your tail, push your pubic bone to the floor. Anchor your hips. Really try to feel the left and right hip bone pressing into the floor. Take your inhale. Now exhale, keep that pubic bone grounded. Exhale, lift the belly, close the ribs. Pull your chest forward, your eyes forward to see the ball. The ball should start to roll in as we lift up. And take it back down. So take your breath. Exhale, pelvic floor, waistline, ribcage. Rolling the ball in to lift your chest and lift your eyes. And take it back down. Good, 2 more. Exhale. And back down. The last one, we're going to stay lifted. So exhale. Roll it up. Stay here. Readjust the hands so they're a little bit more in front of the ball. And we're going to roll the ball in to bend our elbows and push the ball forward. So really scoop that ball into the chest and then push it forward. Pull it in and take it out. Keep tucking that tail for me, lengthening your lower back. Closing those ribs to keep that chest hovering above the ground. 2 more. Good, 1 more. And then reach forward and lower it down. Wonderful. Leave the ball. Take your hands back by your hips. We're into the basic back extension. So squeeze those extended elbows and wrists into your hips. Nose is hovering the floor. You take your breath. Keep that pelvis anchored in that pelvic floor. Close the rib cage. Pull your sternum forward to hover the chest. pulling your eyes forward. Maybe you can see your ball as you reach for your ankles with your fingers and bring it all the way back. Good. So I want that lower back to stay long. Exhale, waistline pulls in, chest is reaching forward. Keep going nice and long, pulling those hands back and all the way down. Good, we can do it. Exhale, pelvic waistline, rib cage, lifting, and then back down. And two more. Exhale, waistline, pulling forward to lift. And then all the way back down. Last one, we're going to stay lifted. Keep that pubic bone anchored. Stay lifted. Take those hands, pulse them a little bit higher. Up and up. Keep hovering that chest. Keep lengthening that lower back. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down rest. Beautiful. From here, stack one hand on top of the other. Let your forehead rest on your hands. We're going to work our legs. So tuck that tail and reach both legs up off the floor. And we're going to lower them down. Exhale to lift the legs. Inhale, lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it high. Flutter kick. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Up and down. Up and down. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Beautiful. We're going to try for our back extension with our hands glued to our forehead. Okay, so still rolling those shoulders back, still tucking the tail. Take your inhale. Lift that pelvic floor, close the rib cage. Pull your chest forward, your arms and face will start to hover away from the mat, and then back down. And again, keep that tail tucked. Think pulling yourself out of your hips, out of your pelvis, and down. So we're keeping the spine nice and long. Exhale, pulling that belly in so we're not balancing on our air. And down. 2 more. Exhale, lift. And back down. And 1 more. Exhale, lift. And back down. Perfect. Lovely. Take it back into a child's pose for me. Let's curl the toes underneath and push our hips back to our feet. Listen to those knees. If our bum needs to stay a little higher, let's keep it higher. Reaching the top of the wall behind us. Arms stretched out in front. Head resting in between those arms. Good. Take your hands toward the right side mat. Feel that stretch down the left ribs, left armpit. Good. Bring it back to center. Over to the other side, over to the left side of your mat, stretching out the right side of the body. Good. Back to center. Relax those toes. Let's take the right foot forward to your lunge. Good. Let's bring our hands up to the side to balance. And let's really focus on our breathing and tucking that tail. So we're just going to have the hands on the legs, shoulders relaxed. Take a nice big breath in. And exhale, draw on that pelvic floor. Waistline, rib cage, tuck the tail. Inhale. And exhale, pelvic floor, waistline, rib cage. Good. Again, exhale. Wonderful. Keep that left hip pulling forward. This left rib pulling back. Take the left hand high and flip the palm to the ceiling and reach over to the right. Take your in and exhale, draw on that pelvic floor, the waistline, keep those ribs closing. Inhale and exhale. One more big breath. Good, bring it up. Let's take your fingertips to the floor, push our hips backward. Now I don't need a straight leg. I want to feel the stretch in the top of my hamstring. So if you need your dumbbells to lift up a little bit up, do so. But let's pull that right hip bone backward and up. You feel that right hip bone reaching up to the ceiling. You can relax the toes. Good, 4, 3, 2, and when we're going to change sides. We're doing everything on the left leg again. So bring the left leg forward. Good. We're on the other side. We're coming up to balance, squaring up our hips and relaxing the shoulders, working with our breath. Take that inhale. And exhale, draw on that pelvic floor, lifting up, closing the ribs. Inhale. And exhale, pelvic floor, waistline, rib cage, tuck that tail. Inhale. And exhale, pelvic floor, waistline, rib cage. Good. Adding in that side bend. Right hand to the ceiling, palm facing the sky. And reaching over that left leg. Good. Pull those right ribs down and in. Good. Exhale. And we'll bring it up. Hands to the floor, pull those hips backward. Again, let's pull that left hip bone backward, finding the stretch in the left hamstring. Left hip bone's high. Good. Taking a nice big breath. Feel that stretch in the upper part of that leg. Again, maybe you want to relax the toes to feel that stretch differently. One more big breath. Let's release it. Let's find our downward dog. So curl those toes under to lift them high. And walking on the spot, one foot then the other. Good, and drop those heels. Walk your hands back to your feet. Take a nice breath. And exhale. Rolling it up, dropping the tailbone, stacking the rib cage, moving the chest. Good. Standing tall, take a big breath high. Inhale. And out. And one more time, all the way up. And down. Shake out the arm. Shake out the leg. We're all done for today, everybody. Have a great one.